welcome. I'm so grateful for your presence. I am here as your digital loctician, but also representing Crown Elements, my hair care line specifically formulated for people with locks. So grateful that you could join me today. We're going to be chatting about avoiding dull locks and also how to make your hair shine. So it's going to be highlighting our main radiance oil. So if you've never tried it, definitely stick around to learn all about it and how we can support your locks. For those of you that are joining me live, I would love if you could check in with me in the live chat section. I can see your comments. Just check in and share your name and what's your favorite product scent. Like whenever you grab a product, I know the first thing we always do is grab it, go to kind of smell it. We're checking to see if it's our favorite smell. So I would love to know in the chat section your name and what your favorite product scent is. Are you more of a peppermint, more of a floral type of fragrant person? You like no scent at all? Are you more of a sweet, like an orange kind of citrusy flavor? What's your favorite product scent? While you're checking in, I'm just going to share a few announcements. So again, if you're just hopping on, my name is Jocelyn Renee. You can think of me as your digital loctician. On Thursdays, I do a live lock lesson. So I teach you all about locks and different aspects of caring for your locks at home. But today we're talking about products. And the products are by Crown Elements, and you can shop Crown Elements online at crownelements.com. Now, if you are local to the Maryland area, specifically Prince George's County, kind of like to get specific, or maybe you're in Baltimore, maybe you're in DC. If you're local to us, we also offer local pickup. So you can avoid those shipping costs. But don't fret if you're not local. After today's live, as long as you are part of our Crown Club, and you can do that, you can join in the description box below. As long as you're part of our Crown Club, I will be sending you a discount code for free shipping. So you get treated either way, local, international, nationwide. I would like to offer you free shipping for those of you that are live with me. And last but not least, for our announcements, we now offer subscription plans. So if you've been rocking with Crown Elements for a while, or maybe you've just tried it and you fell in love with the products, you don't have to wait until you're all the way low. You can order your product, set it on a subscription, so that way you get additional discounts and we'll automatically send you your favorite products to your door. So subscription plans are now live at crownelements.com, and you can mix and match how you like to receive your products. But that is just an easier way so that, your hair care is almost on a set it and forget it, but you're always going to be nourished. So subscription plans are there. And I see everyone checking in. Peace, Alexis. How are you? T is here, and they like the fresh herbal citrus scents. We're here. We're vibing there for sure. Rena is a fan of jasmine. I just recently smelled jasmine in the product, and I was like, this is not half bad. I can get with this. So I understand jasmine is a beautiful scent. Alexis says, I prefer fresh smells, if that makes sense. It does. When I think of fresh, what comes to mind is like clean linen or just like airy type smells when I think of fresh. What do you think of fresh? Are you talking like super tea tree, like super like sterile type smells? Tracy, thank you for joining. It says, I like fruity smells. That is a wonderful smell. Our moisture infusion actually has kind of like a fruity citrus smell to it. So you would enjoy that one. Thank you, Tease. T. Clark says, I'm already a shopper of Crown Elements and I love the scents. Thank you. I'm planning to talk about it tonight, but I also strive to make the scents like enjoyable, right? I when I was shopping for products, always going to like hair shows and stuff, and they like, here, try it. And they put it on my hand, or we do our thing when we smell it. I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's so overpowering. I just want it to be like a subtle type fragrance. So it's not clashing with my perfume, it's not clashing with my natural aroma. So thank you. I received that. Peace, Patrick. Thank you so much for your presence and for your support. Truly appreciate that. Ashley says, I like citrus fragrances. So you would definitely like Moisture Infusion. Has that fruity citrus smell to it. Monique, welcome to the Loc experience. You're new to the Loc family. You like different smells, like baby powder and some fruity smells, but not overpowering. Yeah, Tracy, they have to be kind of like dialed down. Oh, I apologize, Renee. I'm also Renee. So I apologize for that. So grateful for you being here. All right, family, let's hop into our conversation because, on Fridays, I don't like to keep you long. I just really wanted to address, again, dull locks. If you're presently here, or if you're watching the replay, in the comments, press a 1 if you feel like your locks look dull, or you feel like ever since you got your locks, it's not giving that same shine that you had when you had natural hair. Or press a 2 if you feel like your locks are already radiant and they're already giving their best self whenever you are wearing them. So press a 1 if you feel your locks are a little bit dull, and press a 2 if you feel like, they out here shining already. And no matter where you are, the main radiance can definitely support you there with your journey. Okay, so I do see several 1s, and I hate to say it, but I'm grateful. I'm glad that you're here. Like, it is one of those areas with locks. It's rarely talked about, but it's super, super important. So I'm going to give you a few of the reasons why locks tend to be dull, and I guarantee you, the last one is going to surprise you. All right. So the first reason that locks tend to be dull, and that means they look almost like they have a coating on it, or it's like there's like a haze to your locks. The first one is your shampoo. And I say that because more often than not, people are using, well, first, let me ask you, when you go to wash your hair, press a 3 if you're using hydrating shampoo or moisturizing shampoo first. Like, that's your go-to. Hydrating, moisturizing. Press a 3 if that's your first shampoo. Press a 4 if your first shampoo is clarifying. And I'm talking about on average, so more often than not. Not like, well, sometimes I do this, sometimes I do that. More often than not, are you first grabbing moisturizing, hydrating shampoo, press a 3, or clarifying shampoo, press a 4? Thank you, Patrick. Crown Elements is the best. Big facts. Yes, I co-sign that. Okay, so a few people are grabbing 3, so you're reaching for that hydrating or moisturizing shampoo, and that usually is because you feel like your locks might be dry. So they're dry and dull, and you're like, I'm trying to combat it. This shampoo says it's moisturizing. This is what I need. Well, I'm here to tell you, with locks specifically, right? Because a lot of our training with hair care is around loose hair. With locks specifically, we have to clarify. If you reach for a moisturizing or hydrating shampoo first or only, you're doing your locks a disservice because you're not adequately removing all of the things that get trapped in the pockets that are or exist in our locks. And because of that, our locks tend to get dull because there's so many things on them, on the shaft, that our natural just sheen can't break through. So shampoo is a big culprit with dull locks. Number 2 is heavier oils. And I'm not going to get too deep into that because that is a whole science, really why one of the big lessons we have in our academy. But heavy oils, think of your jojoba oils or your castor oils. Those are oils that are intended for looser textures of hair and not for your locks. And because of that, those oils sitting on top of our locks, because remember, we don't just have strands, we have all those locks, hair strands intertwined together. Because they're just sitting there, they're coating there, and they're coating our hair, preventing moisture from getting inside of our hair strands, which that moisture in that area where the shine is coming from is the core. And because that coating is not allowing you to penetrate into the core, you can't get the radiance outward. So heavy oils block your shine. Okay? They're blocking the shine. So we need to switch the oils. You gotta dial it back, dial it down. All right. And then the third reason, this is the one I guarantee is probably going to throw you for a loop. All right. It's going to throw you for a loop. Dull locks. Like, so if you're like, I've been using clarifying shampoos, my oils are light, I have to worry about that. But why is my hair still dull? The culprit is the type of water you're washing your hair with. So hard water. And it's like, what am I doing with the water? This is my water out of my faucet. How can I change my water? I get it. Okay, I totally get it. But hard water, meaning it has excessive or a lot of mineral deposits in it, that hard water, again, blocking our shine. It's not letting our natural goodness get through there. It's coating our hair. And then we're just using moisturizing shampoo, or just only using a really gentle, sulfate-free, super clarifying shampoo, you might not be getting all those mineral deposits out, because if you have hard water, you need chelating shampoo. You're probably like, what the heck is that? But chelating shampoo is the type of shampoo that'll get rid of and remove mineral deposits. So if you are here because you have dull locks and you're wondering why, what do I do? Check your shampoo, check your oils, and check the water that is in your area. All right, because those are the culprits. Now, getting us from dull to radiant, it's going to look like detoxifying. Maybe you have to do a detox. And I see Patrick was like, I want that carbon tea tree shampoo. I miss that shampoo. It was so good. But wait till you get the Crown Element shampoo. It's taking it to the next level. But you may have to do a detox. Definitely have to get you a clarifying shampoo. And right now at Crown Elements, we do retail a deep cleansing shampoo. It's not our formulation, but it's by another Black-owned company that makes quality products. So their deep cleansing shampoo is really good. So we have that available to you. And then with your oil, you need an emollient oil. We talk about different types. So Main Radiance, beautiful baby here, and this is our 1 ounce. So this is literally our little baby. We have bigger bottles as well, but this little baby is an emollient oil. What an emollient oil does is help to retain moisture. So I'm sure you've heard oils seal in moisture, and it's like, yeah, we want it to coat. We want the oil to retain, so it's helping to support the moisture in the hair, because moisture is stored in the core of your locks. Press a 6 if you knew that. Press a 7 if you're like, what? I know that. Moisture is stored in the core of your hair strands, which is essentially in the core of your locks. So in order for that to happen, we need an oil like the Main Radiance or an emollient oil to support it. So that's going to get you to having more radiant locks. So with applying our Main Radiance oil, all the products are packaged in glass because we use all natural ingredients, and our essential oils are top tier. So real essential oils will go ahead and eat away plastic just sitting there. And so we package everything in glass. Our oils have a dropper bottle or dropper top, so that way you can just get what you need, put it directly in your parts or on your scalp, because less is more. It's the motto of Locs, right? Less is more. And It's great to use immediately after you shampoo, after you moisturize, and you do that first by putting it in your hand. I want to emphasize, I'm talking to you guys about oil. Oil is not a moisturizer. Oil is not a moisturizer, okay? Especially if we're talking about getting rid of dull locks, remember, oil is not your moisturizer. You first want to grab moisture, water-based, all right? Super, super important. Water-based products first. You have moisturizers that you love. Hopefully it's the moisture infusion, but you have to apply that first. And you apply that through your hair. Spritz done. That's, getting all of my locks were touched in that spray there. So it doesn't have to be drenched, doesn't have to be soaking wet. Mist of your moisturizer. You grab your oil. If you're putting it down the shaft, which you only need to do every 2 to 3 days, so it doesn't have to be very often. If you're putting it down the shaft, you can take your dropper top out, put a little oil in your hands like that. It's probably like a nickel size amount. Rub it together. And then if you have long locks, you might have to take 2 hands. If you have shorter locks, you kind of just pat it in. Remember, this oil is meant to support your moisturizer, all right? This is not what is creating moisture in your hair. This is not what is really making the hair shine. This is letting your natural shine that is in your locks already come out, right? Because it is now supporting your moisture, supporting the health of your hair. And that's it. That's what moisturizing looks like, and that is what it looks like to use the oil. I use a nickel size amount. My locks are a little bit past bra strap length. So this 1 ounce bottle lasts me, I would say, a month and a half, give or take. We also have a 2 ounce size that comes coupled with our moisture infusion called the Moisturizing Duo, or we also have a 4 ounce size. The base of the moisturizing, thank you, Florine. I appreciate that. The base of the main radiance is avocado oil based. If you're allergic to avocados, it's not the oil for you. But if you have no issues with avocados, that is the base of main radiance. The reason for that is because it helps to support the scalp, healing, and it is very light so that the hair, it can penetrate the hair shaft. We also have a very light fragrance. Y'all know I'm all about fragrances not overpowering. So it's a very light, it's fresh. I would give it fresh slash fruity, if I could describe it. Kim, and Flori, how would you describe the main radiance? I would give fresh slash fruity in it for the fragrance, but it doesn't combat the other smells that you have. And again, one of the other benefits to the main radiance is that it features a dropper so that it can be directly applied, or you can use the exact amount in your hand. So that less is more. So dull locks, you don't need to have it. It does not need to be part of your journey. All right. You can go ahead and reverse if you've been doing anything out of the, do I want to say norm? Yeah, probably anything out of the norm. Start with your detox, grab you some clarifying shampoo and a bottle of the main radiance oil. All right. And we can get you back on track. T says, what's the best for these summer months? Sweating daily and working outside in elements, drying hair without causing a dirty, oily buildup. So I would highly, highly recommend our Pure Scalp. Pure Scalp is our astringent moisturizer. So what it's going to do is help get rid of that sweat on your scalp to keep your locks fresh, like that in between, so that you don't have the buildup at your roots. And it's also going to minimize the oil production. You get the Pure Scalp, couple of that with the restoring this little can right here, the restoring herbal hair treatment, which is going to help to balance your sebaceous glands. So that'll help minimize how much excess oil is being produced on your scalp. So Pure Scalp and Restoring should get you through. I would encourage you to do probably an 8-ounce bottle of the Pure Scalp, so you can keep it at home, and get the 1-ounce bottle of Pure Scalp so that you can take it with you, like travel. So if you're literally outside all day, you can have it with you and refresh it, and then pour some of your 8-ounce into your 1-ounce bottle. So you have something at home, something on the go, so you can help to manage it there. Tracy says, I just need to change my oil. Yes, come on over. All right, come on over to Crown Elements. You can shop online again at crownelements.com, or if you're local, DC, Maryland, Baltimore, because y'all know Baltimore is a whole different situation, you can do local pickup. If you are a member of our Crown Club, you can text me, and I will send you a code for free shipping. All right, that is valid for this weekend. So if everyone's live, while I got you, yes, these big hair companies will come to you to buy your Crown Elements main rate. It's gold. Thank you, Patrick. I truly appreciate that. Listen, so the first product I made was Pure Scalp, because I needed that behind the chair when I had sister locks. The second product that I made was the main radiance oils. I was like, these oils they weren't doing what I needed them to do. And so that is why main radiance was born. And then I was like, you know what? We have the oil, but we need a moisturizer. So then Moisture Infusion was born. It's been a labor of love. Thank you. I truly appreciate that. All the products are bangers. Yes, we have it's almost a limited, but very intentional product line. So every product has a purpose. Every product has a reason to support your journey. So if you are in need of a line for your locks that is going to help nourish your hair, get you shining, get your locks radiant, keep them light and fresh, Crown Elements is where it's at. Thank you, Florine. Truly, truly appreciate that. I have the Moisture Restoring and the Herbal Treatment Excellent Purposeful Products now. We'll be adding the Astringent Pure Scalp. Yes, definitely Pure Scalp for you going outside, truly. Thank you. Thank you so much for your support. Join the Crown Club. I'm striving to do lives specifically about the products every week, just to answer questions, show you how to use them, talk about the benefits, and just, kind of give you more of the product line. So if you are in need or you have a friend who has locks, definitely invite them to come to the Crown Elements lives. And of course, you'll get a notification if you are in the Crown Club. You can join via the link in the description box, or just go to club.crownelements.com. All right. Thank you, Kim. Truly appreciate you. I know you've been rocking with us for a while, and your locks are flourishing. All right. Thank you so much. We're about to whip up some more Moisture Infusion here. So if you're grabbing some Moisture Infusion with your main radiance today, don't worry. There will be more in stock. Yes, I'm glad you were able to join too, Renee. And I'm here every Thursday for sure. And our product lives will either be on Fridays or Tuesdays. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for your presence. If you watch the replay, again, I truly appreciate you. Visit us at crownelements.com. And as always, I am wishing you peace, love, and good vibes.